Hello, Intertubers, and welcome to another episode of me playing Deuteros. So, last we left off, I've just taken over the land system. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, I've installed blasters everywhere, and this is just here so that next time I get attacked, I want to see the size of the attack before I obliterate it. I guess I'm a little bit anemic down here. But I think I think I can just build a new one, right? Uranus. Like, I tend to store all my spare crap at Uranus, so so I usually have whatever stuff I need, except for the PTL apparently. Thought I had one. Fine. Only a very slight delay. Launching from Uranus. I'm sorry, but no matter how old I get, I'm still 12 and I still think it's funny. So, where to go next? Well, we've been to most of these places and taken them over. What's left is Cygni and Tauseti. Cygni will do just fine. 8 systems, and they're actually named after the chemical elements: Helios, Lithos. Burah, that's beryllium, I guess. Aluminium, silicon, etc. We don't quite have the full 100 elements, mercifully, but that's where we're going to go. What's one final check? Yep, Cygni. What is this? Like, this is an empty crew transporter, isn't it? Well, yeah. Empty crew transporter is just silly. I'm going to scrap that, and if I need to transport the bits, I will. On the subject of crew, yeah, dead pirate there. Maybe I should. Maybe I should train someone. Yeah, I know, I've gone below 5,000, so what? I only said it's more than you need, and I don't need more, it just would be convenient. And I think we traditionally go to Centauri and build. Let's see, Iodes chassis. Iodes drive. Tool pod. And Blaser, and that needs fuel, so that should be. I certainly should not be pointing to Nero. But yeah, we are balancing, and then chassis. Drive. Tool pod. Blaser. Right, that's there's not much we can do. Oh right, yes. Trash this. Tell you what. Gotta love that animation. Right, so the shall we say military ships will be going to. Cygni specifically. Helios. Under attack. Ooh, and I got a warlord, that's nice. And yeah, I should rename whichever one of these is the bomber to the bomber, right? One. I think I still prefer to trade. Fuel rather than drones. Yeah. So Mr. Bean is now a warlord. So, ooh, not a bad planet. Has aluminium and helium. That, of course, is a piece of shit, and I hate my life. So I'm going to skip past the part where I take 20 turns, which is kind of shameful, to get all my stuff beamed over to Helios. Delivered to. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff under attack. Ha! Yeah, no need for that, but there's actually no way to remove a PTL other than trashing the ship and rebuilding it without one. Yeah, I'm going to need that one to help out with derricks now. The FCC chassis and drive. So actually all that one needs is whoa. Can I do this? Nope, no DFCC. But there is a PTL. Helios, get on with it. Yeah. Best turn around again and go back to Burah. That will do, I think. Set course to Helium. Some weird names here. Silex. So there is something against Silex. $80? Yeah, I'll take those odds. I mean, I have a warlord, right? So he should do fine. Like 200 versus 80. It's pretty close to what I call a stomp. Yeah, that's a stomp. Borderline useless planet. I might not blow this one up and replace it with something else. So, talking with Burah, but yeah, best pointed at Silex. So what we do now is do we have a ton of fuel anywhere? Right, yeah, Helios. Helios can equalize fuel with Silex and Rhenus. I guess I'd send drones to Burah, but yeah, there's balance the drones, that's kind of ugly. For the moment, I will have it make derricks. It's these Burah, so where's the fuel all gone? Actually, a little short of fuel. Alright, but it seems that that's got it. So now, yeah, we can all go to the next planet, which is Sulfurum. Might as well get this kinda sorted. Two derricks is Not much. No chassis, no drive. No chassis, no drive. We're building one at the moon, so that's marvellous, I guess. Build another derrick. Nothing at Sulfuron. Well, does chlorine really come after sulfur? And haven't we missed out, like, fluorine and yeah, these elements are in random order. Okay. Now, you know what? Let's have the new guy have some fun. Ah, finally we've actually found something. Yeah, 57's fine, we'll attack that. Just wondering, does Burah have everything it needs? Not even close. And it was set to send its crap to Helios. So I must resend derricks. A bit of a bureaucratic fuck up there. Right, so Rhenus and Uranus must now reciprocate, sending drones, yes, but also chassis drive, tool pod. Fuel. Cerberus can send fuel. Well, at least this place has probably got its act together. 3 derricks, yay. Helios under attack, so just want to see what we got here. Alright, it's a full set. So awesome. So yeah, we got to replace that chassis. Oops, not that, but drive and Blaser, for which we will have to talk to Rhenus and balance fuel. That can land. No, I'm not going to wait for that. Where are the drones? Right, Chloros. Xenos? I guess that's for Xenon or Xenon, which is... a radioactive noble gas. The best kind of gas to breathe, right? So we've got chassis, drive tool pod, but no DFCC or PTL. Rhenus. This is a big system. Lots of stuff here. Still going, right? Okay, yeah, let's might as well do that while we're at it. Chloros. Right, got quite a few things to do then. First one is to replace the Blaser, which I can't do that tool pod. Come on, where are the tool pods? Right, you don't need a shuttle and a tool pod, so. Rhenus, what comes after Rhenus? Ooh, the next planet, which is Osme. Named after osmium, the heaviest element, I think. Are we ready yet? Nope. Cerberus. Well, actually, don't really want to do that. Wait. Yes, I do. So first things first, yeah. Get this Blaser ship up and running again. Although they probably won't attack Helios again. Well, at least we can get this one working. Might actually been better to build it somewhere else. We'll see. Yeah, if there's what, 10 left, and they're all crammed between here, which is like 6, and here, which is 4, then that would suggest that every single one has a colony. Yeah, so Osme first then. Well, first. '87. You know, I've got so many drones. I'll actually accept '87. Iodes. Send drugs to Osme. For fuel. Okay. Iris, Iridium, I guess. Right, that's what we're doing here. Awesome. Dock. Rhenus. Dock. Oops, did not want to do that. But we'll see if it screwed us, and it didn't. Right, we should be at Iris. Venus. Transmit drones to Iris. This I think I'm clear. Platina. Silex, deeply questionable. Chloros, no. Iodes, no. Rhenus, I guess. Okay, so this seems to be going just fine. $94, is that? Oh, it's less than 100, isn't it? And drone count, yeah. Do I really care? Dock there, check fuel at Iris. Surprisingly little, and Iodes will blast the fuel to Iris. This has deposits of all 3 elements, so it does, right? Right, where are the drones and why are they not at Platina? Because they're at Osme, apparently. Aurum. That would be named after gold. You know what? I have a new pilot called Scott. Right, so yep, that's fine. They can go to the next planet, which is Thallos, Thallium. I know nothing about Thallium. Yeah. I mean, I could, but I think I'm going to use another set of torpedoes here. That's more like it. Actually, this guy should go to Thallos. So, docking at Aurum twice. Drone's not a problem. Fuel at Aurum could be a problem. Iris has most fuel. Well, it's worth a try. I mean, if there turns out to be too much stuff, then we just, you know, retreat and come back a day later. How is there a shuttle chassis and no drive? Oh, right, because we're in this situation. Right. Rhenus. One Derek. How many prison pods did I accidentally build? Just the one, it seems. Yeah, got a lot of micromanagement here, but yeah. So not a lot of fuel at Thallos. Well, Helios and Burah point to it. We'll go to Astatos with that and that. Yeah, torpedo's not working very well right now, but Thallos, Aurum. Did I get that wrong somehow? Yeah. Well, it has helium, but not a huge fan of this planet. Or at least this can launch. This can pick up drones and dock. Yes, Derek check. Rhenus has 2. Astatos, a drone check. Aurum to Astatos. Okay, so just checking. 249. 249. 249. Ah, so that prison pod was a failed attempt to build the Blaser. Derek check 6. Right, I'll send one in from Osme then. But what that means is, yeah, all 4 of these can now go to the last planet, which is Radius. Presumably named after radium, and not the bone in the arm, or the distance between the centre of the circles of the perimeter. Yeah, all under attack. Might as well go with this one. I guess my rule is I try to reduce it below 100, so yeah, I guess I do this. 105 is better than 104. You know. Chassis drive, prison pod. So it's also going to need a tool pod, isn't it? So we're also going to need drones. Rhenus, I guess, can point its drones at radius. Now we can go on from radius to Aktis. Oh, 40, that's fine. That will do nicely. Right, Thallos radius and these can all dock. Minimal defense there. It's more than minimal. Before we do that, Rhenus. Right, yeah, Platina is the next good one, so Aktis can go to Protos. That one's good. This one needs to dock. And fuel. Yeah, we're gonna go for the last one now. Prasios, named after Prisodimium. What a weird element name. Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but it is the last one. And I have like 500 spare drones for knocking around, and that's not even all of them, that's just... Okay, quick Derek check. Ooh. What is building its own? I guess when I click once more... No. Ah, there we go. We have confirmation from our scanners that one segment of our apparatus is in orbit around Chloros. Go get it! Or, let me think, please attempt to retrieve the segment and return it to any of your factories. Good luck. Right, he's going to Chloros. And this one, I guess the new base of operations should be Aurum. But you know what? I think that, well, actually, I will collect the MacGuffin. I think we have a grapple here. Yep. So I'll magically transport the grapple to Chloros. Just the Iodes drive. Nope. With Osme and Iris, right? So Osme will then send that to Chloros. So yeah, Aurum is the new capital, for want of a better word. And Aurum connects directly to Uranus. Should balance that, send that, and I guess also balance fuel. Okay, spot the idiot. The idiot is right here. Gonna have to send a ship with an actual person in it to Chloros. No, wait, where is the rogue chassis got to? Nowhere. Fine. I mean, I've clearly lost her. That's Sakura, okay. Cryopod, I mean, we can hope, but yeah. Actually, no, surely. Yeah, rogue cryopod at Sakura 2. So yeah, bring these two guys to Cygni. That's what's really funny. This interplanetary trip's going to take 8-10 days. That was a mistake. Centauri. And because I clicked on that button, I'm now in serious trouble. I can't defend it. I mean, obviously I can defend it late. So there is a way to do this. It's just... Right, so we have both chassis and drive at Chloros and Osme, so Cupid, we send chassis from here. No. Tool pod. And drive from Iris. And Blaser, the spare, which I am lucky to have built from Rhenus. Now we go to Centauri. We have 16 tons of fuel. I think that's 15 more than we need. So yeah, what that demonstrates is if you have enough crap lying around, which guess what, I did, then you can pretty handily defend yourself. Although I still need to figure out what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to have to bring these guys over. Ah, this one's actually arrived, so if I briefly swap that out for a grapple. Launch. Grab it. Then replace with our frame. And I guess I can now start putting down stuff at Platina. So I think that's enough for today. You know what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to find some way to defend this, which I think boils down to, let's see. Blaser here. Nothing here. One defender somewhere around here, which will cover these three, and a second defender which is already there that covers these three. That's the simplest way to do it. I don't quite have the manpower, but some of these guys like I can assign yes, it'll be really nice to keep a captain, but some of these noobs will have to be pressed into service. Of course, some of these let me find one. Some of these systems are trash. Actually, I click on them, they all seem to be quite good. This one, I probably will trash Aktis. This one, I think I definitely will trash. So I will blow some of these up and replace them with, I hope, better factories in better locations. Because, you know, titanium, aluminium, I mean, that would be like an auto-colonize for me. And while I'm doing that, you know, probably going to need even more for this damn shuttle. But yeah, that's it for now. There will be a special event, but I got a lot of fiddling to do while I'm waiting for it, but I'll definitely be sure to catch that one, because the game does owe me a special event here. This is 84% complete, and I think I just need one more from the final system, Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti is another big one, only 5 planets, but tons of moons. So, yeah. I will be going there next, because it's the only place left. Yeah. I hope to see you next time, which will probably be the final time, because Tau Ceti is the last system. So I hope to see you then. Bye.